on my heart, man. I don't know who need to hear this, bro. Who this for, but you pussy. Stone cold hoe, straight pussy.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. This is not gonna be nice. I'm sick of y'all with this video game masculinity, this social media testosterone. Got me talking like Bernie Mac and slurring. Listen, I don't know what it is with you overweight gamers and you underweight wannabe thugs, where y'all really think, because some of y'all, because y'all yell and scream, your superpower gonna kick in. The other, because I got that fire on me, bro. Somebody gonna be rubbing your dreads, rubbing their fingers through your dreads from the back because you can't actually fight. That's just what's gonna happen. You other cats, this dude couldn't. Mind you, he actually lifted it later. He needed a second go around for it. But it's 135 pounds is what he's lifting. 135 pounds. His upper body way more than 135 pounds. I'm so sick of y'all. So sick of what did I was about to say Capcom, but Comic-Con warriors out here that you super fat man, you know, Tony Steak, yeah. I'm iron diabetes, man. This is just, I'm sick of y'all, dog. Lift some fucking weights, man. Do some sit-ups. You know, first of all, I'm about to be trifling. I'm sick of seeing you fat motherfuckers try to get in shape in the summertime by walking. You are 27 years old and your bitch ass is walking. I'm not a bodybuilder, okay? But I'm in really good shape. You motherfuckers got no reason to, you door dashing and you ain't dashed in your life. And some of y'all get on this internet and y'all talk all this shit. And you can't bench press 135 pounds. You can't do 50 push-ups consecutively. You should not, in 2025, be built like a Jim Crow era R&B singer. Oh, y'all don't understand. You shouldn't be built like people in Earth, Wind, and Fire. Motown. You shouldn't. I don't understand. I just can't comprehend what happened. I'm sick of y'all on social media. I'm sick of all the sports talk. I like sports talk. Don't get it twisted. I'm sick of all you young, obese motherfuckers on social media talking sports. I don't think he's the greatest. Bitch, you ain't ran a suicide in your life. A suicide will kill you. You Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today because fat fuck died trying to do a basketball suicide. Oh my God. And sometimes when if I say that word on social media, it's actually used as a literal term and they'll block it out, not understanding it's a workout term because you motherfuckers don't work out enough for even an algorithm to figure that out. Sick of it. Sick of y'all. Sick of you Pilates built motherfucker. And Pilates is hard if you actually do it right. But you some yoga mocha latte built bitches. Um, I'm sick. And hold up, I'm sick of you, and I'm sick of you young, 6'2", 112 pounds. I'm a thug, bitch ass motherfucker. I'm sick of y'all too, dog. Sick of y'all. I'm sick. I could do something. What can you do? You wear small underwear and them bitches sagging. Shut up. People online. I kill people. Nah, I'm sure you do, bro. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you're happy about that. You're happy about being 5'11" and 115 pounds, and you pulled a gun out and shot somebody. Except, I don't know how to break this news to you, but what I'm about to say is real talk, real talk that I've seen numerous times. If you go to a hospital, sometimes it's particular hospitals, though. If you go to particular hospitals, every now and then they'll have inmates. And every now and then another inmate or a group of inmates took a blue chew. They grunting like Shannon Sharp on the internet. Inside one of you wanna be thugs in the near future. Yeah, yeah. Somebody gotta come with a mop because when they walking, their insides is leaking outside. And every time I saw this, the person was between 120 and maybe 150 pounds. I hate to break the news to y'all. Mm-hmm. You gonna have somebody, you know, reenacting that Mark Henry scene. I'm feeling romantical. It's gonna be like a train going through a little bitty hole. That's what's gonna happen. Cause you motherfuckers, let me, all you unathletic basketball players who want to fight all the fucking time. Bitch, you can't play. So filing people super hard because you're frustrated because you don't really work out like that is not nobody else's problem. Stop doing that shit. And you other basketball players who like to be super disrespectful because I'm gonna run this by you. I think basketball in the United States is the only sport that I can think of that people are highly disrespectful on a regular basis. Because you don't do that shit in football. Not even in flag football. Y'all don't do that shit in baseball. Cause it's gonna be it's gonna be an aspirin pill right under your chin. You don't do that shit. You definitely don't do it in wrestling because it ends bad. You won't do it in jiu-jitsu, MMA. You won't do it in boxing. You start so, but basketball, you unathletic, wannabe thugs always get on the court and act like it's gangster. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's why you hooping. You still can't. You still can't lay a ball up with one hand. You 32 years old. Yeah. I know. I know. I'm sick of y'all though. And I'm not saying being an athlete is the end all be all in the world, but uh, shout out to one of my homeboys I spar with. When I saw this, he said, "Man, listen, I don't understand it, but I don't know if you could be a man nowadays and you can't defend yourself. Because what if you have to defend your family? These motherfuckers are gonna scream." Matter of fact, let me rewind this. When I was in college, that was 20 something years ago. When I was in college, one of my classmates, attractive woman, attractive young woman. We was young at the time. And I forget what we was talking about, but she had a boyfriend. But people was talking about actually some what to do if somebody breaks into your home or something, or the mind state or whatever it was, because it was a class discussion. And she said, if somebody broke into my house right now, I would be the one going downstairs to check with the gun because my boyfriend is screaming. And everybody was like, she's like, yeah, he yeah, and it. And rewinding the tape further in my life, I had a homeboy, 10, 15 years, 10 years older than me. I say 15. If you see this, you might shout. He was like, listen, man, one of the interesting things about this city is, because he's from this city, he said, there ain't a lot of real men out here no more. And this is 20 years ago. He said, so, and this is Houston I'm talking about. He's born and raised in Houston. He's like, ain't no real men out here, dog. It's sparse. So these chicks they hold on to somebody they feel is a real man because it's hard to come across another one. They'll share them. I'm like, but when I go out, I see you motherfuckers posturing all the time. Just this like, and I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Confidence as an outward thing that women like, whatever. Y'all want it, whatever. But when you confident and you have no fucking ability, or you putting no effort or no work, and you just out here just screaming like Goku to let 135 pounds crush you, bitch, that's delusional. And it's a lot of delusional manhood out here. All right? Like, y'all need to chill out. That's why I don't like you fashionable motherfuckers all the time. Because y'all overly fashionable and y'all have no fucking skills in life. Don't nobody give a fuck that you match the outfit, bitch. Because if something real go down, I got to match before it's really. I have a matching outfit before I I don't know, save the day. Let's just say it like that. And you see it. I see it even in the gun community. I have to have this, with this, with that, and that, and that, and that, with that, and that, and that, with that, and that, with that. And I grew out my beard, and I got my black, my blue lives matter hat, and I just yeah, bitch. When you get shot at, you gonna scream like a hoe. That's what's gonna happen. Oh Jesus! I got my light. I got my light in my scope and my dot. Yeah, they got one too. That's how y'all gonna act. You can tell. All this posturing is ridiculous. Like, get active. It's one way or another. Get active. Because y'all ain't really prepared for the shit that y'all mind got y'all starting out here. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.